Hey guys, Dustin Von Warnke out here in a warm Central Texas day in front of my home. I just finished installing this ReoLink cellular camera, which is basically a security camera that comes with a solar panel and everything that you need to set it up. I'm going to go over how to configure it, everything that comes with, so on and so forth. For the cellular service that you need for this particular camera, I highly recommend purchasing a SIM card from EIOTCLUB, and I've done another video on them before, but basically what I'm trying to do is get users that are getting the ReoLink camera to consider the fact that the EIOTCLUB is an affordable way to purchase SIM coverage, cellular coverage for this particular camera and for a lot of other devices. Okay, I use one on a Wi-Fi hotspot that's mobile. I use one on a lot of different various devices. So what you get with this is a box. You can order this from Amazon. I'll put the link below. You can also order the EIOT card from Amazon as well for, a very nominal fee, and then purchase service on it. And basically this camera mounts upside down. It comes with a cellular panel, and it's upside down right now. So basically now it's upside down. And basically this is a very, very simple installation. Just mount it on your house and configure it. I go over that in the next section of the video. So here's our camera, and what I purchased as well with this camera to make this all work with cellular data, not voice or text, because you don't need voice or text to make this app work, is this EIOTCLUB card. And what this is basically a little SIM card. You can kind of see it there. It has an outline for a larger version of the SIM card or a smaller version up to a nano version of the SIM card that kind of punch out. And this you just have to register online and activate online. And basically what you want to do is purchase the 24 gigabyte 360-day plan for this particular thing, and this works off of T-Mobile and AT&T networks. So if you have those networks in your area, this should work well for you. Otherwise, you can look at another plan. But basically, this has been very, very, very successful for me with other devices that I've used, and this is a really simple, easy, affordable way to do this versus having a normal cell phone carrier SIM card. Okay, so basically what I did was pulled off the little section here after I unpacked everything. You've got the box that everything comes in. You pull this off of the camera, and this is just a little part that keeps the camera from being from being damaged and everything. You flip the camera up like this, and there's a little area here that you just pop out for the micro SIM card. Okay, and the rules are here that the SIM card is above the SD card slot. You'll need an SD card as well when inserting the SIM card. Remember that the gold contact shall face down, and that you need to push the trim corner inside the camera. Okay, so that's the trim corner of this EIOT card. Once we pop it out here and activate it and everything like that, we put it right in here. Trim side in, gold side down. Alright? And actually we need the nano SIM card. I was referring to the micro SD card. This one already comes installed with one, or install one here that just pops out, and that just goes in that slot right there. You can kind of see with the camera. Let me try to zoom in a little bit on this. You can kind of see the camera has an SD card slot and a nano SIM card slot. So what we're going to do is install that accordingly as the instructions talk about. And so what I'm going to do is just pop that out of the little SIM card slot here. We're going to get that there and install it gold side down. So you have the gold side, which has all the information on it. That's the gold side, and then you've got the white side on the other side. And then the trimmed section is this little area right here. It's kind of hard to see on the camera, but you can kind of see the trim side here. We're going to go in first with that. So we're going to go into that little slot where the SIM card goes. Get it to click in place and stay in place, and getting it out, you can use your thumb, or if you have a fingernail or something like that, you can go in there and squeeze it out and everything like that. So the nano SIM card's in place. The micro SD card is in place, and we're good to go there with this particular unit being ready to be operational. Now, before I did all this, I made sure to charge the unit, and it comes with a charging cable. I made sure to charge it all the way. You just simply put the charging cable in the actual unit, micro SD. It comes with a micro SD cable and a USB. It does not come with a square, but basically you can use any kind of charging square to plug it into and charge this. It comes out orange on the back here, and then when it is done charging, it'll be green. And this is fully charged now, so I wanted to get it fully charged before I put the solar panel on it and everything like that and mounted it, and so it was fully charged and ready to go when we started out. Now what we do is seal this micro SD card slot, because we've got our micro SD card inside of here. We have our nano SIM card inside of here, and this is our camera area here. Make sure you keep this area nice and clean. And then on the back over here, we have a little section that pops out for on-off switch. And what we do is just slide that from on to off, and did that. And we've got a blinking light, which you can kind of see on the camera. The blinking light will blink for a little while and then turn solid. And then a blue light will flash for a few seconds and go solid. And before going out, you'll hear a voice prompt saying network connection succeeded, which means the camera has been successfully connected to a network.
Network connection succeeded.
Boom! We got it! Network connection succeeded, which means that basically this has connected to the network, that it's been activated and everything. In our case, this has been connected to the EIOTCLUB, which makes IoT easier and basically simpler than having to use a regular SIM card from a network carrier. It uses network services and everything like that, which is great. So this is ready to go now. Now that we've configured the camera, what I did is just simply screwed on and installed the antenna. To be able to properly configure it with my cell phone app, what I did was walked outside and basically finished the configuration with the antenna installed, because it detected the network in here, but it wasn't able to properly pull the network until I went outside, and this is an outside camera, so that makes sense. But basically that's what I had to do personally to make this work, because I don't have very good cell reception in the house. It's nothing against this camera, it's just the way that most of my IoT devices work is that I have to walk outside to finish configuring them. Alright, so basically I've got the antenna installed. I can remove that if I want to install with this device, which is probably what I'm going to do, this installation feature, which installs like this. And basically the camera then turns around the antenna like this, and it mounts like this upside down. Let me get it to where it can show. It mounts upside down, so basically that protects it from the wind and the rain and that kind of stuff. And it has these little protectors that cover up all the different areas here, your power switches and your micro SD and your other cards and everything, your nano SIM card and everything, to keep it safe from the rain and that kind of stuff too. So you can mount it like this. You can it typically suggests that you mount this bad boy around the house, you know, outside at an angle. So basically it may not catch anything coming at you vertically is what the instructions say, but basically at an angle it does detect. The PIR motion detection does catch everything at an angle. So basically you want to mount this at an angle on the side of your house or on the edge of your house, or whatever the case may be for you, not just directly head on. Because this stands a chance of catching the movement on the and triggering the camera better that way if it's at an angle. Alright, so basically I've got this ready to go, I've got this ready to mount, and we're going to go mount it next. So as you can see here, I'm going to use my camera here. I have this all set up and configured on my house here. It is ready to go, okay? It is ready to go. And basically it is it's got the cellular camera, it's got the solar panel, it's got everything that you really need to get this started and be ready to go with everything. And basically easy installation. The the cellular camera was working right away with the activation that I got for the EIOTCLUB SIM card, and it couldn't be easier to put together. So this is a very fun project for me and a way to keep my house secure. And this camera only works when there's movement around. So basically it stays asleep and doesn't run all the time, doesn't use your cellular data all the time because it's a battery powered camera, it's not hardwired. That's what you need to know. But basically for securing your home and making sure you have eyes when you're not there, this is a great option for you. Thank you guys so much for watching, reading, and listening. Have an awesome day in the outdoors. We'll see you next time.